Here's a story for just this time of year. Once upon a time, there was a rabbit. Now, this was long ago when rabbits had very long legs, much like a deer, and they had long, bushy tails, much like a raccoon or a fox. And in that time, Rabbit came out of his house and he looked around and he thought, oh, the snow, it melted. I was looking forward to playing around in the snow. Oh, I wish it would snow. And then he remembered something his grandmother had told him a long time ago, that if you want to make things happen, sometimes you can by singing a special song and dancing a special dance. So he started. If only it would snow, if only it would snow, then I could run around and play. If only it would snow. Nothing happened. So he thought, well, everybody says that if you really want something to happen, you've got to use your effort. And so Rabbit started singing and dancing again. If only it would snow, if only it would snow, then I'd run around and play. If only it would snow. Oh. He looked up and he saw that the clouds began to form above his head. And he thought, ooh, I think it's working. And so he sang again. If only it would snow, if only it would snow, then I'd run around and play. If only it would snow. Whoa! Little tiny snowflakes began to fall from the sky all the way down to the ground. Oh, it's working. So he sang some more. If only it would snow, if only it would snow, then I'd run around and play. If only it would snow. And snow continued to fall. It covered the ground. If only it would snow, if only it would snow, then I'd run around and play. If only it would snow. Snowflakes continued to fall, and snowflakes landed on the last snowflake that fell, and on the last, and on the last, and soon that snow, it covered the bushes on the ground, and he danced on top of all that snow. If only it would snow, if only it would snow, then I'd run around and play. If only it would snow. And snow continued to fall, fluttering down to the ground, covering the lower branches of the trees. And still, Rabbit wanted more. If only it would snow, if only it would snow, then I'd run around and play. If only it would snow. And snow continued to fall, covering the middle branches of the trees. And he wanted more. If only it would snow, if only it would snow, then I'd run around and play. If only it would snow. And that snow continued to fall. He danced on top of all that snow, and pretty soon it covered the upper branches of the trees. He began to run around and play, and he took a snowball and threw it at a passing bird. And he played and danced and had a fine time. And then he felt, after all that playing, he felt a little tired. So he looked around. Oh, dear. His hole was very far under the ground and under the snow. And so he thought, oh, well, I must find a place to take a nap. And he looked around and he saw that there were some branches sticking up out of the snow. It was the very tallest branches on those trees. And so he went to one of those branches. He curled up in the crook of the branch and he fell asleep. And while he slept, the sun began to shine. It melted the snow off the top branches of the trees. It melted the snow off the middle branches of the trees. It melted it off the lower branches of the trees, off the bushes, off the ground itself. And that is when Rabbit woke up. Yeah, wow. Rabbit was standing on the very tallest branch of the very tallest tree, and the ground was very far below him. Oh, oh dear. Well, maybe I can sing and dance again, and I can bring back the snow. And so he said, if only it would. The branch cracked underneath his feet. He thought, I'm not gonna move. Oh. And that's when he noticed, way down on the ground, there were some little green sprouts that were coming up out, little grasses that were sprouting out. He thought, oh, it's been so long since I've had something to, oh, I wish I could just have a little nip, a little nip, a little no. All at once, that branch, it cracked in two, and he began to fall down, 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 down. He was about halfway down the tree, and his tail got caught on a branch. Whew. But there he was, halfway up and halfway down. And he was swinging back and forth, and pretty soon that tail, it started to stretch and stretch and stretch, and soon that tail, it just broke off, and he continued falling down, down, down until he landed on the ground on his feet, and his legs were pushed up into his body, and he split his lip. Oh, and that is why if you look at Rabbit today, you will see that his legs are pushed up in his body. He has a split lip, and he has a short little cottontail. He looked up at the tree where his beautiful long tail still hung, and he thought, sometimes I guess I've had enough of a good thing. And that's the story of the rabbit. And I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly love to tell it at this time of year. And if you would like some ideas for some activities you can do with this story, look down in the description below. And if you'd like to know when more videos are coming out, more stories and songs and poetry, you can subscribe. Right down below this video, there's a little button that says subscribe, and if you subscribe, then I think you'll get notifications of when a new video is uploaded. I will upload them every school day, but sometimes I am able to do it in the morning and sometimes not till the afternoon or evening even. It's evening right now here. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this story. I hope you're having a lovely day when you watch this, and I hope you are well. Take care of yourself and take care of each other. Bye for now.